That's just like a strictly a worse version of the PDK version with like a lot of storms when that got popular.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, like, I used to run neutral aggro dragon, and then once Alice got nerfed, that kind of disappeared, so
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to replace it. So let's see what our first matchup is.
Forest
We
versus
have
Haven.
DerXello's Stormhaven versus the neutral Forest.
How is this matchup?
I honestly don't know. I haven't played Stormhaven much.
Yeah. I haven't played Stormhaven really since Darkness Evolved.
I messed with it a little bit in like Rise of Bahamut, but it's just, in my opinion, it's just not. It's just too fair of a deck.
Too fair of a deck.
Yep, that's the sad part. It's too fair of a win condition, so it doesn't see play.
Yeah, you can't cheese people like turn 6 Beauty and Beast and then turn 7 Ariete for 18.
Yeah. So we do have, DerXello does have a bit of a curve here, though. The question is, do you develop the Snow White or do you just go for the boots here? He does go for the Snow White.
Okay. I guess boots could get slightly better. It could kill 3. It does 3 damage, so it could kill the Grimnir if it comes out.
He's gonna opt for that Pure-Hearted Singer, which is kind of vulnerable to a scripture, but it does stop DerXello from developing if he does scripture it.
Oh, nope, he's just going to develop the bird song. He wants to get that out there.
I feel like that's the right play. Opting to trade into that Faria just because he doesn't want to leave that possible trade up.
Also, like the scripture, you deny 1 card draw, but then it already cycled the songwriter already cycled itself, so you're kind of -1 if you scripture it anyways, right?
Yeah. Kind of an awkward turn for DerXello. I think you dogma just so you have something like worth evoing. You dogma and then boots the Grimnir Evo phase.
I could see that. But then the thing was the bird song's going to pop next turn, and then he might want the dogma for the hair. Because
yeah, it's just I don't like not having a decent body going into your opponent's Evo turn.
Well, at least the Evo turn for them is like not really doing much. It could kill the Snow White, but it's
a lot of removal.
Yeah, that's not getting him much. But at least next turn he's most likely going to get the extra card draw of the Paradise, unless DerXello doesn't pop anything.
Yeah, unless he just goes full Smorg.
Yeah, which is probably correct.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the best line.
Especially after he sees this turn, which is going to be like...
Yeah, and Beauty and the Beast isn't even online.
He would have to draw all neutral cards.
Yeah, he'd have to draw 3 neutrals to be able to have Beauty and the Beast online next turn.
Yeah, assuming that the staircase goes off. But he might have to respect this board. It is quite big at the moment.
Yeah, that's...
Especially with the March Hare, it's so good right now.
He can double dogma the March Hare next turn.
He might have to if he doesn't pick up a Garuda.
I mean, it's like I said, it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is like his board's wide too, so like Beauty and Beast isn't even that good this turn.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna see like double Elf Twins Assault, and then if he has some extra mana to use it. He does pick up 2 Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is not online.
Wait, the Elf Twin Assault only does 2 damage.
Oh shoot, is he just dead?
Does he just have to triple ETA here?
He might. That so feels bad, man.
Wait, even... Yeah, triple ETA should clear everything.
And then but then it takes his Beauty and the Beast offline.
Yeah, I mean, he's against Stormhaven, so does he need the immunity effect? I guess he loses the +2 buff though, so that kind of sucks.
Well, and also it makes it so Beauty and the Beast dies to Dance of Death.
Oh, right.
I don't know, does he have that in his list? He doesn't have Dance of Death, but he does run Double Tribunal.
Oh, okay. Oh, but if you don't clear his board, you're taking so much damage. You're already at 13.
Yeah, but it's I think Beauty and the Beast is the right play. I mean, how do you win otherwise if you don't just slam Beauty and the Beast and say
Yeah.
all of this?
Yeah,
Because he does have area in his hand as well.
that's true.
So if DerXello gets greedy, doesn't respect it, and just goes face, he's dead.
I see. Oh,
Oh shoot.
wait.
That's lethal.
6, 9.
6 plus 5, that's lethal.
Yeah, that's a good draw. Wait, is it?
Wait.
No,
is he at-
he's too off
I
because
thought
he
he
can't
was at
attack face. Yeah.
I thought he was at 11. He's at 13. I was wrong.
I mean, it's still a really
So
good
he is
draw
gonna
for
kill
him.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still pretty much.
because he has the globe to draw pretty much any card that any countdown amulet which has storm because of the dogma. He should have enough play points to activate whatever he draws off the globe.
Yeah, so I think he's just gonna have to triple Elf Twins here. And then he develops nothing off the board.
Yeah, he couldn't get the Grimnir up. Oh yeah, he even still has 1 evo point for the March Hare draw.
Yeah. So March Hare is lethal there.
Yeah. If he didn't draw the March Hare though, any card he drew off the globe would have... Oh, I guess except Tribunal would get him there.
Alrighty. So first game goes to DerXello.
Yeah, taking an early win.
I
with
honestly
that
had
even.
no idea how that matchup was gonna go.
I mean, to be fair, I think Nobbie's forest draw was kind of bricky with like all those
Oh, yeah.
ETAs. He didn't have his Hector would have been so good if it was active, like on turn 5.
I mean, even if he'd gotten like impartial sticks down too on 4, that would have been.
Yeah, or
big
like
deal.
kindly Treant would be really good.
He actually doesn't even run Treant.
Oh, okay. I guess it's cuttable if he's running because it's sometimes just not active.
Yeah, his 3 drops are triple Emperor, Kai'Sa, triple Grimnir, and then 2 Pure-Hearted Singers.
Okay, that's reasonable. So what is DerXello going to throw in next? Gonna be the dragon.
We're gonna see Storm versus Alana Haven. This is actually this is probably the deck that DerXello wanted to snipe with his dragon list.
Yeah.
Trying to find that Oracle because Ayla, you never assume Ayla's gonna go off versus Haven.
One thing to know is like Nobbie is going for, but dragon can ramp. But I was gonna say like, if the Haven gets Aegis out before dragon's pressuring lethal, then he could win from that.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's not running Polyphonic is kind of awkward against. It makes it slightly worse against Haven because Polyphonic Roar is like the card. And he top decks the Oracle onto.
Like good dragon player.
Yep. And the benefit of going second, that's an extra Evo you can send face, right? That's you gotta think of the big picture.
Yeah. So his combo potential is 16. And the deck lists are open, so Nobbie can't see that there is no area yet, so he doesn't have to play around the 18 damage combo.
Yeah, I don't even think you even play this Ayla here just because you know it's just gonna get scriptured. Opting instead to thin his deck out.
Yeah. I like this. Next turn you're going to ramp up anyways with Fervor most of the time.
Yeah, you're gonna Fervor next turn, 100%. Feels better going first to Fervor on 4, but it's alright going second.
Yeah. And Alana's Haven does take a few... They don't have as good of an early pressure anyways. So it's going to take them time
Yeah,
before
he
Dragon
does have
comes
these
out.
beast balls though, which do put some pressure down.
Yeah, one is going off next turn. I think he just Fervors still.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
You could play the Rahab and clear that Snow White, but feels pretty bad.
Opting to pop the Snow White.
Okay.
So what he's doing here is it looks like he's bluffing Salamander.
Yeah. Or even if he top decks it, it'll be good.
Yeah, because then he could Blazing Breath the 4/4 Salamander, like if he plays the Tanko, Salamander the Tanko, that's a full clear.
It also stops him from like evolving the Falcon to go face.
It's kind of a clunky hand though for DerXello. He doesn't really have a whole lot going on.
Yeah, he does have one more fervor, so he got some extra draw, and he has Forte with the Urd, so he does have like 12 damage later.
Yeah, he has 12 reached right now.
It's not quite enough. One thing to know is like this is Alana's Haven, so he does have heal, so he could heal out of range of like OTK combos.
Yeah, this is probably more along the lines of just pushing storm damage to prevent your opponent from playing Aegis, basically.
Yeah.
You basically just make your opponent never feel safe to drop Aegis, and then unless you God ramp, which DerXello has not done this game.
Okay, so he's just going to go face with 2 and then pass the turn.
So many Aylas.
Oh man. Do you ever just drop them? You can't play...
I think here you just, what? Does he have, he has 3 Aylas in hand? I think he just triple Ayla, Blazing Breath something.
Yeah.
Evo over the, or Evo into the kitty.
Into the tiger, just get a full clear.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
I mean, you got nothing else you can really do.
Yeah. Fervor's too clunky. You'd play Fervor and Blazing Breath, not really good enough.
Yeah. And also he burns a card from just Fervors, I think, right? Because he was at what? He was at 9 cards in hand at the start of the turn.
Yeah, that's true. Not worth the 1 play point of ramp.
Scripture the Ayla. I don't really think he needed to do that. So what is he gonna do with the rest of it? He's just Scripture past. Such a weird.
Yeah, but the thing's like, you don't really want to drop the Tenko without Alana's.
So
it's just going to get evolved over.
This turn, I am a fan of Forte face. With Forte Evo face. Because your opponent just used a Scripture, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I would not mind that.
Force Nobbie to Themis on his own Aria popping.
Oh. Yeah, that's possible. I guess what he's thinking about is like, is there a Cujo or an Air Scripture in the hand? But then, like, what? He doesn't really have better plays. He could like Fervor and Rahab.
Oh, he's doing it. Give it to him.
Oh yeah, he's even evolving it too. He's getting in there.
Yep.
This does set up lethal if he doesn't have an answer.
Yeah, he says you either answer this or you die.
Ooh, that Tribunal.
The Tribunal off the top.
That's pretty good. He can also heal up with the Healing Angel. So it goes up to 15.
Yeah, that was like the worst. Well, the only worst card for DerXello was another Scripture, but
yeah,
Tribunal was pretty bad. He really wanted his opponent to either have to Themis or do nothing at all.
Yeah, or just win the game.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna have to use at least this turn to try to find more gas, because this hand's not doing much.
I don't really like how conservative Nobbie's being with his Evos. He could have Evo'd the Tiger and then pushed 2 face damage with the birdie.
Oh, really?
Dix, I mean, he still has 2 Evo points left.
Yeah. Maybe he's saving the Evos because they go well with the Tenko if he has Alana's, gets the extra buffs. And then later on, if he draws Aegis, he might want to play the Aegis, evolve it, so it's more safe. If there's like a board on the dragon side.
Yeah.
Okay, so he picks up the Genesis Dragon now. He has the Genesis Erd. So he has the full combo, so that's 16.
So he has a reach of 16 right now. Do you just go face with the Scyther?
I think so.
Say, I hope I top deck my queen.
Yeah, you're literally saying that you have the combo if you go face with the Scyther, right? He can play the Salamander's Breath to clear the Angel at the same time.
Which is looking like he's clearing the Angel. He's not sure if he wants to go face or trade here though.
I think you go face because even though you tell your opponent you have the damage, you force them to just have the heal. Because Scyther face, one heal isn't enough. But then now one heal is enough.
Yeah, we do see there's a lot of healing in Nobbie's hand. That is the safer line, but it does. I don't know. For me personally, I'm a fan of playing to win instead of playing to not lose. So that's why I like making aggressive plays that say, you know, answer this or you die.
So you would have went face there, right?
I would have gone face. I mean, he top decked the queen, dude.
Well, he already had it.
He would have had lethal.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. He
already had it. Yeah.
Queen. Oh, I thought he didn't. I didn't notice the.
That's why I was like super favored to go Scyther face because he had the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Do you just do it? I mean, if you go Scyther face now, it's way too obvious.
If you do it now, you just lose the. Yeah, you get completely blown up by Themis. But I guess you gotta do it because the Trebia is not going off.
Yeah, he would have had lethal if he went face, but I mean, results-oriented thinking. Nobbie probably would have healed more. Nobbie knows how much reach this deck has, so he would have, since he had the option to not put himself into that lethal range, he would have healed himself out.
He would have. Sure. I think he would have been one off if he went Scyther face last time because he was able to. He would have had the Tiger still, so he could play Tenko plus the Rabbit Healer, and then he attacks the Tiger. So he would be one off if the Scyther went face, if I recall correctly.
So he does get blown out by the Themis.
There's still
Genesis Dragon off the top.
Yeah, is there another Forte?
He has one more Genesis and 2 Fortes. Gets an Erd.
That's not it.
You wanted to see.
Well, he can wait another turn and then hope that he draws Erd. I mean,
yeah, I mean you just
Forte.
Play nothing here.
Yeah. Hope for the Forte. I think Nobbie has to play Lucifer, right, just to be really safe.
He has to.
Go
I mean,
up to 10.
He could just play the Aegis out via Aether.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, being at 10, he knows the reach of the deck. Being at 10 health is the same as being at 6, in my opinion.
Well, not necessarily, because Genesis Dragon would kill him. Like, Genesis Dragon goes up to 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
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 Sweet baby. Give it to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the reason I would have played the what is it? The Aether there is because you know your opponent drew a card and didn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
The only cards that would be what is it? It could be either Erd or maybe Bahamut.
But the Aegis wouldn't set up lethal.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, in my opinion, there was no better time to be able to develop that Aegis.
Yeah. Well, I guess if Lucifer goes on the board, he plays out of range of Genesis Dragon, and then the Lucifer can keep healing, so he gets more health over the next couple turns. Yeah.
I guess just slight differences in play style.
Yeah, because I can see what you mean, because Bahamut top deck 2 would be better for playing the Aegis now, but...
Yeah, like the only cards he wouldn't have played there would have been Erd, Bahamut, and probably Scyther.
So DerXello's just left with his
His Daria,
tempo.
man.
Yeah, the tempo Daria.
One thing that interesting about DerXello's list is that he's not running Dance of Death at all. Which used to be kind of a staple in Daria. He's just running triple piercing room.
Okay. He's not running Wizardess of Oz, right?
Nope, no Oz.
Okay.
Ooh,
There's the
gets
Daria. His hand's actually pretty solid because he's got double Clarks there.
Yeah, he can like Clark and then Clark snipe.
Yeah, he's going to go off in probably next turn? No, in 2 turns from now he's going to have like Daria,
He can do
Ogler,
next
Ogler.
turn. Yeah.
I guess next turn he just goes double Ogler.
I mean, yeah, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Double Ogler, or you can Clark double Ogler Evo face.
Clark, double Ogler.
Or is that, it's Craig. Or is that Craig or Clark? I always get them mixed.
Clark is the 3-drop. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yep. Here we go. Daria
Yeah.
Hyrule.
Yeah, next turn he has Craig, Daria. But just this board alone is so hard to deal with. Cause you can't Themis yet.
I mean, he's staring down, what, 12 damage with Evo?
Yeah. At least he gets to Evo this turn. Maybe he could survive. Next turn his Arya's popping and he also has Tenko with the Alana's already set.
Yep, this really all comes down to what this Daria draws.
What does he want to draw here? Ooh.
That's pretty decent.
Ooh, yeah. Quite good.
A lot of reach.
Like, just going face. I guess this makes sense. You don't really have to care about this angel, right?
I don't think you trade here.
Yeah, he also didn't redraw another Daria, so he doesn't have any gas after this.
Yeah, but I mean, this is not an easy board to clear.
That's Themis 1 turn too early.
Going second feels bad, man.
Let's see, does Tenko...
So he has, I mean, DerXello has 8 in hand.
Yeah.
So he just needs, what, 3 damage to stick?
And that's what he's going to have.
Yeah,
He's going to have 4.
Six.
Wait.
He's got 1 over lethal, yeah, it was a pretty
Yeah.
pretty fast 3-0 for both series, man.
Yeah.
The BM.
Oh man.
Okay, so apparently I was horrendously wrong, and Nobbie was not favored.
Yeah. DerXello made it look easy. Well, when you have this kind of hand,
This is nothing but skill, all right.
this is like Rise of Bahamut days.
Triggering. I mean, at least it wasn't turn 4 Daria, right?